Hello, everybody. The Owl on the Brush here. Hope everyone's doing well today, and welcome to the Brush. So, for anybody new here, this is an art and game development channel. I stream casual gameplay on Sundays, 6 p.m. PDT, and I also do 3D modeling on Tuesdays as well at the same time. So, if you're interested in my work, I do have artwork on my Instagram. I have a website as well. I sell merchandise, so I sell t-shirts, prints, and also charms as well. So I have the link to my website down in the description below, and my Discord link as well. So today we are going to be modeling for my indie game Duel Trigger. Here's the preview right here. Basically, I'm going to be doing 3D models, and then I'll export them as 2D sprites. And then I can animate them in Unreal Engine. So let me go and bring up my project. So this is what we were working on last time. And I think today I was going to do like a model of a robot. Some kind of steampunk robot here. I just did like a really quick sketch. Just gonna see if I can salvage some pieces to make this next character. Hey, Connor, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Owl! Hey, owl emotes. Wait a minute. Oops. Like, trying to do these emotes here and it keeps, what is it? You click on it and then the spacing changes and then you do a different emote. There we go. Yay. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm working on a robot. I think I'll just change the shading right now, so because I salvaged this from the other character right here, this guy, but I just needed the overall shape of him. But I'm gonna switch the skin shader to a metal shader here. Metal. Good, how are you? I'm good, thanks for asking. I love the game dev streams, thank you. Yeah, recently I've been pretty busy. I've been kind of thinking of skipping like the gameplay ones. I feel like, at least with these other streams though, I'm actually doing some work while I'm online. Let me bring up the chat box here. Oops. Hello, two birds with one stone. Oops, maybe that's not good to say here. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I know what you mean. In China and Japan, they say two birds with one arrow, which to me, that kind of makes a little bit more sense. So I'm going to, what am I going to do now? Oh, I was making a saw. I don't even know if you're gonna see it if it's all pixelated though. Oop, I did it again. This program's kind of finicky because I have these modifiers that mirror things, but then if I get rid of the modifier and I do undo, sometimes it doesn't show back until you like fiddle with it a little bit. I have to separate this object and then get rid of the mirror modifier here. Makes more sense. Who has that much accuracy with his stone? Yeah, maybe David from the Bible. But then even then, you know, you need a sling, right? But oh yeah, it would still just, you could still say that. Two birds with one stone. Now I'm imagining like a stone ricocheting off the birds. Pow pow. Okay, I'm gonna make a saw with this. OBS is so annoying. I'm like trying to look at the text or the messages, and all these like pop-up boxes are getting in the way, and I don't know how to get rid of them. How on earth? Okay. This music sounds like you're waiting for something. Getting close to finishing my YouTube video. I'm hoping I can finish it tonight, but maybe not. When you're doing video editing, things just keep going on and on forever. I don't know if I want to make... Okay, I think I'll save the selection I made here. Make a new one. Assign. hey, you never showed us what your magic printer thing does. Well, I was going to record the process, so I actually haven't filled ink in there yet. But basically, it's an EcoTank Epson printer, and I have a different type of ink that I'm going to put in. It's called sublimation ink. So basically, sublimation is ink that when you heat it up to a certain temperature, it turns into a gas, and then it adheres to a particular surface. Like generally, it's like polyester. So you can use that if you want to decorate different things. I think I'm guessing that's probably what they do. Like if you go to those gift shops at tourist places, I think a lot of those are probably sublimation, because they print on a lot of like plastic things, right? And the colors are very vibrant. So it's probably, I guess, going to be that type of process. So basically you can print on, you can iron your designs onto t-shirts, mugs, and like keychains, those kind of things. Let me change the music here. Oh, that's crazy, yeah. The only thing is that like I first got into it like a couple years ago, but the problem is that you have to troubleshoot a lot of stuff. And so it's not really that great if you have like a low volume of sales, because you spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to get your machinery to work. So what I did was I got a smaller printer, and I know a few like tips for how to keep your machine operational now. So hopefully it'll go better this time around. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to print on some tumblers. I have some tumbler blanks at home. The tricky thing about sublimation is that it's more finicky about like the particular temperature you have it at and pressure. So you're like, why is it not working? And, if you don't do it properly, you'll have just a bunch of pieces that aren't useful for anything. Duplicate. Wait. I can't wait to see some of it. Yeah. So if I do that, remember that pillowcase you were mentioning? I could do that in sublimation, because a lot of times they will design pillowcases and those kind of things to work with that. Basically, it needs to be polyester. So sometimes they also have like a polyester coating. Wait a minute. Just realized my internet cord is like all stretched funny. I don't want to lose connection. My desk, for some reason, it's like I leaned on it, and then now it's like crooked. So I stuffed something underneath one of the pieces to prop it up, and then that stretched my internet cord. Yeah, so there are products that are coated with polyester so that they can let the sublimation ink adhere to it. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah. Oh, Connor, I was wondering if I could ask you if you could do something actually, if it's not too much trouble. If you're like logged into Rumble, would you be able to comment on this live stream? Because I just want to make sure that my app's working. I don't know if the previous couple of streams it was on or not. And you know, over there the messages get deleted. I tried to open up on my phone, but for some reason it's all wonky on my cell phone. Okay, thank you. Well, actually, the shape of this, I want it to be a lot bigger on the top. But I don't know if that's going to work with my rigging, unless I just change the rigging of the character. It might be okay just like this. Oh, okay, so I said hello on Rumble. It looks like 2 people tried live chatting before me. Did you see those? Oh, I did not. Sorry, guys. Let me go to the Rumble app. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll show up on my phone because I have an old phone. For some reason, I tried clicking on live stream. Yeah, I have that Ninja program to try to link the what do you call it? Link the streams together, but it doesn't seem to be working right now. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, engine. So I am going to be working in Unreal Engine. Actually, I was using 4, but I'll have to use 5 since that's the most updated one. But right now, right here, this is Blender. So I'm 3D modeling my characters here, and then I'll export them into Blender as 2D sprites. Thanks, Connor. Sorry about that, though, for those other people commenting. I need to figure out what's wrong. Sometimes I think actually the Ninja app has like an initiation button for the different streaming platforms. However, I don't want to like open everything at once because my computer is already like at 90% memory or something. Yeah, I hope I didn't miss anybody's comment last week. Let's see how I'm gonna make the backpack here, or the steam chamber. Oh, this one has the windows in it. Maybe I should add like some ball joints out here. Oh, I can use this. No problem. Rumble is super weird. I'm sure Bronson can help troubleshoot if needed, but I think he uses a different thing to multi-stream. Okay. Yeah, I'm still using OBS, but I was just trying to use that other program to see the comments on other platforms, but for some reason, yeah, it's not going through. I mean, like, I can see the Twitch comments here, which is funny. What shape should I make this portion? I think we use Restream, but I don't know what he does to get all the chats to come on screen. I really should learn. I think Restream, I think if you don't pay, they have like that Restream logo on the screen. I thought you get 2 for free. I don't know about the logo. Oh yeah, yeah, you get a couple for free. I made an account, but I didn't use it. I was gonna use that as like a last resort if I wasn't able to stream from OBS. OBS is kind of a funny name. I can try to check back and forth when I'm here until we get the Rumble chat figured out. Oh, okay. Thanks. I can see the chat right now when I open it up on my phone. So I'm okay right now. But yeah, in the future I'm gonna have to figure out what to do. But maybe, I think, was it Fuzzy Pickles uses the Ninja app. Maybe I could ask him. Never mind then. Oh, don't feel bad. Thanks for, I really appreciate the help. The way I'm doing this right now is like super messy, but you're not going to see it in the end result. Let me write down the names of the people on Rumble, because if they come back, I'll give them the answer. Oops. It's not working really well. Oops. Oh, it looks like a vase. Let's just do that. And then... So let's see what this looks like if I attach it to a rig. It's so shiny. Hey, Fuzzy Pickles, how are you? Lurk. If I put this in front and render, let's see how it looks. Where's the camera? So the other rig I have is smaller. I don't know if I can adjust this to fit. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if this is the menu I need to use. Edit mode. Can I edit that? Let's see what happens. I might only need to edit the scale. This one, I will connect all these together. Connor Acid Rain says, I'm thinking about getting on Bronson's Rocket League game and doing very poorly in ranked 1v1 matches, so it ruins his rank and he won't want to play anymore. Would I be the Ahab? Well, in a way. I mean, that's like a very trivial matter, but it would be like a prank. Maybe more than a prank. Yeah, actually, don't do that. Don't do that to anybody and say, it's a prank, because I don't think they're gonna think that's a prank. Oop. He's not spending any time with his family. Uh-oh. It's all going to the game. Ahab. Oh. Uh-oh. It's getting more complicated. It's like those stories that you read. There's more context. Oops, I summoned him. It's like a Dark Souls summon. Okay, what am I doing here? So I'm just basically going to apply scale, rotation. So we switch. Hey, update. So right now, so I found my wife's post. She's like, oh. Oh, you mean update on your situation? Let me just parent this and see what happens. The automatic weights section or option. Oh, here. Oh, he changed shape. That's funny. I think it's likely that I'll have to make a different mesh for this character. Bronson, hey, says, I'm mixing my words. I can't talk. Bronson says, well, I want to know how your game is going too. So right now I'm working on a robot character for my game. It can get kind of messy, like when I'm testing the rigging, because I don't really want to move stuff around. Let me try that. Oh, I have to leave the lights there. I've been kind of taking my time on this character because I think this one's a little different from the other characters. I just want to make sure I don't make something look wonky and then I'll have to work on it again later. Oop. That's odd. I thought I have everything selected. Alt H. And so what happens here is, you parent your character to the armature, and then if you move something, it moves proportionally based on the object you have. So if I don't move the skeleton with the mesh, then it's gonna do that. Now he's doing a little alien dance. I think I could just make it so that this doesn't render. Just turn that off. I completely forgot my work sign. I never noticed the sign that says Al at work. I actually forgot it last time too. Usually I try to put it up in the beginning of the stream. probably gonna be getting off after I test this. I just want to make sure that it looks okay. So basically, I'm gonna have these pieces follow the character. So I need to parent them to the bone. And then, oops, wait a minute, that goes the opposite way. I need to parent it. So I'm going to have a constraint on this bone to an armature, which is, wait, no, child of this armature here. Oop, I accidentally did the camera. And then inverse, set inverse, same thing here. The funny thing about streaming game development is that it's a lot of monotonous stuff before you get to the actual product. So it's not always super entertaining to watch. This bone is going to be set to the left hand. Owl, I never thought to ask you this before or not, but with all things considered, I think it's a fair question. Are you Asian? Mm. Um, well, the thing is that about this, like, I noticed that everybody's recently has been getting into like all that identity, a lot of identity issues the past few years, and so I haven't really been comfortable actually sharing that kind of information. I think to me the most important thing is that I'm American, and I think when people start getting into all their like other heritage, where they're from, I think you're kind of putting your allegiance in different places. Because like me, it's like a hierarchy of like I'm a Christian. These are my parents, and then this is my nationality. And I don't think it's good to categorize yourself based on like certain genetic, qualities that you might have. Like, or if you look a certain way, just because you look a certain way doesn't mean that you think this way and all that. The 2020, I kind of got like a bad taste in my mouth about that, so I don't really share online. I also find people are kind of online, since you're anonymous, people are kind of forced to kind of listen to your words a little bit more instead of making assumptions. Acid Rain says, this music is making me feel like I'm in a dramatic movie. Yeah. It is very emotional. Let me try the other track. I don't blame you. I love that answer, actually. Owl, what's the secret to life? Huh. Well, yeah, I would like to know that too, because that would make everything a lot less stressful. What is the secret to life? Probably, well, obviously the Bible, but if you want to know a lot of things that are useful for life, I think Proverbs is a pretty good book to read. Okay, so these are connected now. See how this follows. Also, perfect background music to your wise words. Thank you. It's funny because the character's like short, but then when he's connected with the armature that doesn't fit him, then he gets all stretched out. Okay, so all those are connected. Let's see how it looks. Acid Rain says, the secret to life is eat more sushi. Yeah. You'll probably live longer. Although apparently in Japan, the people who live the longest are in Okinawa, I think. And they don't particularly eat like sushi all the time. This is a funny song. Let me change this. is it not updating? Maybe I need to have a keyframe in. Hey, Foxtrots, how are you? They eat a ton of sweet potatoes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can imagine. Slowly Switch says, I've seen that. I watched a documentary forever ago titled Happy. I can imagine Okinawans are a lot happier than the rest of Japan. Oh, there's an ad starting, guys. It's gonna be only about 30 seconds, so I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, Acid Rain, you're subscribed, right? So you should be able to see me still, even though the ad break's only 30 seconds. I think it's over now. Let me read the chat here. My 7-month-old loves sweet potatoes. When they said the oldest people are in Okinawa. Oddly though, in the same documentary, they talk about Japanese men dying young and suddenly. They said that they were working themselves to death. Oh, is that in this? So is that referring to Okinawan people in particular? The thing is that you have to kind of take into consideration people who are like of an older generation. They have a different lifestyle. Maybe the grandparents, live a long time, but maybe the ones who are in like their 40s or 50s or 60s. It's a different story because like they have this generation that are known for having a lot of the people they call salarymen, and they were kind of like workaholics. And when you're working in like a Japanese work environment, there can be a lot of like expectations that are very stressful. So I think I heard that leads to a lot of like stomach cancer. Not for me. Well, I'm well. How are you? I'm good. I've been pretty busy recently. Well, as always, I guess. But I'm kind of like trying to shift my content. Trying to figure out other ways to get exposure. And I'm actually working on a YouTube video, so hopefully I can get it finished by tonight. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna be adding it to my newsletter. Oh, the saw's not connected. That's odd. Okay, I need to put this back into the neutral position. Where is that? Right here. And then object. Loop parents. Clear parents. Oh, there you go. Okay. It's hard to see when the background's so dark. Oh, you didn't get an ad. They said that in Okinawa people were happy and long living. But the people in mainland Japan were dying young. Oh yeah, that's because, you know, the Okinawan people, they're like, it's like more countryside type living, I think. And then they don't have, probably don't have as many processed foods, although recently it's changing. My dad actually got a Okinawan cookbook recently, so maybe there'll be something useful there. May God bless you in your work. Thank you. I'm trying to kind of diversify my skill sets. That way, if one thing doesn't work out, then I'll have something else to help carry me through. But sometimes it can get a little overwhelming, all the different things I have to learn. It's a little too dark here. Pretty soon, I think I'm gonna have to double down on doing the assets for the game, and then I'm gonna be working on the story artwork. So there'll be like cutscenes and you can see the characters, hopefully. I wonder what type of recipes are in it. So I think they have a lot of seaweed soup and like braised pork or something. And then root vegetables, maybe? Pickles, I think. I'm unaware of any type of herbs, seasonings that would be native to Okinawa. Yeah, I'm not too sure either. Actually, you know, the thing about Okinawa is Okinawa used to be its own kingdom before the Japanese took it over in, I think, it was probably, I don't know if it's like 1850 or 1900s, but the culture was a little different over there, and they're famous for karate, which the Japanese adopted and they taught during World War II to the soldiers. But karate is actually from Okinawa. I think that's where the pronunciation comes from in English, because technically in standard Japanese it's karate, but I hear that in Okinawa it's karate. That's kind of hard to see, huh? Oh, these things are left behind. Let's attach those. Oops. I heard someone say one day if you took Japanese culture and Chinese culture, blended them together, and put them on an island, you get Okinawa. Yeah, I can believe that. I think I haven't really researched Okinawa much, but from the architecture, it does look more Chinese. And the red, like Shinto temples have a red, but it's like an orange red. But the buildings in Okinawa are like Chinese style red. I didn't know the difference between the pronunciation of karate and karate. That's interesting. I think, yeah, most people don't really know that. But, you know, a lot of words in English that are from foreign languages get kind of butchered anyway. With the shading here, it's hard to see this blue portion. Maybe I can make it a different color. Select by similar material. And then new material. A little hard to see still, but it should be a lot better when it's in motion. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix this to be a little more visible. Probably just change the colors a little bit so it has more contrast. I've never been formally trained in karate before. My instructor studied Shotokan for 10 years. He's taught me a few kata, but my knowledge on karate is limited because it was never my main focus of training. What? He's diluting the art form. Nani? Though actually, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult or a little troublesome, like when they try to follow it a little too much, because some people kind of make it a little bit like the teacher knows everything, you know? And so they'll try to copy the words for everything perfectly. But I think it's kind of, it can be a little bit of a problem. Like, it doesn't always necessarily make the art form any better, I think. Nani? Okay, so I kind of have it to a point where I know that it kind of works. Especially like you can see the legs and the body and the head. The arms are a little hard to see. So I would have to change the color, I guess, of that to pop out a little bit more. save that as a test image. Next time I'm gonna log into Rumble earlier because I feel kind of bad that I missed a few people's comments. Anyway, okay, so I guess we'll stop here. Oh, I accidentally saved. I didn't mean to save. Thank everybody for hanging out. And if you're interested, if anybody's new here, I do have a website. You can find my comic book that I'm working on right there. This 3D modeling that I'm doing right now is for my indie game Duel Trigger. It's an indie steampunk run and gun game where you play as the most skilled and most wanted steampunk cowboy in all of the West Coast. You can see the preview right here. Acid Rain says, been there. Poor Rumble gets the short end so many times. Yeah, unfortunately. It's Rumble's fault, lol. A great stream, Owl. Thank you. Hopefully I can get my YouTube video done pretty soon. And also I do have a Discord community that I'm building as well, so feel free to click the link down below. I will stream this game. Oh, thank you. Have a great night, friend. Always a pleasure. Thanks. Let me see if there's somebody I can raid, though. How long is it going to take me to do this? Anybody? Let's, I will buy this game for all my friends. Thank you. Hopefully I can get it out pretty soon. Let me see if I can raid Jamie. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Oh. Okay, so we're going to be rating Jamie. Wait a minute. Jamie Romaser's channel. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I did all of this stuff to learn how to draw bikes. All of this craziness, everybody, to learn how to draw a bicycle. It's freaking crazy, huh? But I think it's well worth it.